I am so excited to share what's inside my prayer bag because I hope that these things help you grow in your relationship with God because it definitely has helped me. And I didn't realize I needed um certain of these things. It's not like you need them necessarily, but they are helpful when you're going to like Bible studies or adoration or mass. And it's just good to have a bag to put all of your things in. So I have this one and it's St. Joseph theme. So you have the lilies, and in the back you have the prayer. This one is in Spanish, and then I have also the one that I'm currently using, which is in like a burnt orangey color, but it's the same thing, just in English. And the prayer in the back is also in English. So to, I mean, first thing that I would definitely recommend you taking is your veil. So since I just use it's more like a scarf type veil. I don't have any like a pouch or anything to put it in. It just goes straight in because it's not as delicate. Um, but veil is very important whether you're going to mass or adoration. Um, then you have, or I have, my journal and a pen, just because I like to take notes during the homily. When I first started journaling at mass, I would do like for the first from all of the readings up until the homily. Um, but because I've changed my prayer routine and now I pray like first thing in the morning with the readings of the day, I no longer take extensive notes during the reading. So I'm just able to take in the readings during the homily is when I do take down notes, just because it's always very interesting to see how the priest interprets the scriptures or like what the church wants to say specifically that day. So I get to write it down and then I get to look back on it and pray with it or share with other people. So it has been very helpful to take notes during Mass. So I definitely have my journal in here. And also during adoration, I like to take notes while I pray. I think that's how I speak to the Lord and how I'm able to clearly hear Him better. So I just always have a journal and a pen near me. And for adoration, so that's it for Mass, like just my journal, my pen, and my veil. But for adoration, I do like if I'm gonna stay longer because I just never know how long I'll be in there. But I will sometimes bring my book that the book that I'm currently reading is Life is Worth Living by Fulton Sheen. It's amazing. It is the telecast like episodes that he did in writing, but it's really, really good. Like I felt like I watched all of his videos, but reading them just it means a lot more because I love to read. So I think I absorb his information a lot better. So this is the book that I'm currently reading and the one that I take to adoration. Sometimes I just need to pray with a spiritual book, and that's the one I'm using. And of course, a Bible. I am thinking about doing like a prayer Bible because that's a new concept that a friend shared with me, which I think it's really cool. That might be the one that I start taking once I put it all together. And I can share what that will look like eventually. So, but for now, this is the Bible that I have in my bag. Um, and I do have some little like prayer notes or prayer cards that I can use as bookmarks until I make my prayer journal. Or if I know someone needs it, I can just share these little cards with them. I know one time I was in adoration and this guy came up to me and just gave me a card. He was like, "Hey, I think you need this." And I'm like, "Okay." So I took it and it was the Litany of Humility. I was like, the Holy Spirit is doing something for sure. So definitely keep a few prayer cards around because you never know when the Holy Spirit will ask you to share them with someone else. And lastly, I have my little rosary. So my friend gave me this one and I feel like, I don't know, it's very classy because it's like black and gold and it's shiny and it has Benedict, um, the Benedictine medals. So very, very special rosary that I love so much. Um, But yeah, just keep it in my bag. I am so grateful, and maybe you experience the same thing as a Catholic, where everyone just gives you a rosary. So I have enough to put in each bag. So this is definitely one of the things that just stay in the bag constantly. I don't really have to like switch it out. But that's it for now. That's what's inside my prayer bag. Yeah, it's so recent that I'm using this bag, so there's no trash in here yet. So hopefully I can keep up with that because it can get a little messy somehow. I don't know if it happens to you, but I'm working on it. If you have any other like tips or other things that you put in your own prayer bag, I would love to hear them. And yep, until next time, God bless you.